You're listening to an audio blog from Ava Mind, a mental health app created to support your well-being every step of the way. Today's reflection is coping with loss, healthy strategies for healing and recovery. Before we dive in, a quick note. If you find these episodes helpful, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. And if you'd like to hear Saul and Elia explore this topic in more depth, look out for the podcast version on our YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcasts. It's part of our series called This Is Not a Real Podcast. Cheeky title, Serious Conversations. Loss changes everything. Whether it's the passing of someone you love, the end of a relationship, or another life shift, grief can feel like a storm you never saw coming. One moment, life feels steady; the next, it's upside down. And here's the thing, grief is universal, but it's also deeply personal. No two journeys look the same. There's no timeline, no right way to do this. And that's okay. Let's take a few moments together to explore gentle, healthy ways of coping with grief and small steps that can help you begin to heal. Let's begin with something simple, giving yourself permission to feel. When we're grieving, it's tempting to push feelings away, to stay strong or keep busy. But emotions don't disappear when ignored; they resurface later, often heavier. Crying, anger, even feeling numb, all of it is part of grief. Allowing these emotions to surface isn't a weakness. It's part of healing. Maybe pause here and just notice. What's the strongest emotion showing up for you right now? Can you give it permission to be here, even for a moment? Another step in coping is finding ways to express those emotions safely. Grief needs outlets. For some people, it's writing. For others, it's talking, creating art, or even recording voice notes. You might try journaling about a memory or telling your story to a trusted friend. Sometimes, simply saying the words out loud can bring clarity. And if you're not sure where to begin, Ava Mind's chat and voice call features can be a safe place to start. It's like having a quiet, supportive space that's always available when you need it. Something we often overlook is how grief affects the body. Sleep may feel impossible. Your appetite may change. Energy might vanish. That's why small acts of self-care matter so much. Rest when you can. Drink water. Take a short walk. Eat something simple, even if you don't feel like it. Think of self-care not as indulgence, but survival. Healing also asks us to lean on support. Reach out to friends, family, or support groups. Sometimes presence is enough. You don't need perfect words. Just being with someone can soften the loneliness. Ask yourself, who helps you feel safe when the emotions get heavy? Could you let them in, even a little? And if you don't have a close network, remember that support can be created through grief circles, online communities, or professional counseling. Another powerful way to heal is through ritual. Rituals give shape to grief and help keep bonds alive. Maybe you light a candle on anniversaries, keep a memory box, write letters to the person you've lost, or carry forward a tradition in their honor. These rituals remind us love doesn't end, it simply transforms. Here's something people don't talk about enough. It's okay to take breaks from grieving. Moments of laughter, hobbies, even distractions, they don't erase love. They give your heart a chance to rest. And the rest is part of healing. For most people, grief gradually softens over time. But sometimes it lingers in ways that feel unmanageable. If your days feel impossible, if the pain isn't easing at all, or if despair takes over, that's a sign it may be time to seek extra support. Therapists, grief counselors, or doctors can walk beside you through the hardest parts. And remember, reaching out isn't a weakness, it's wisdom. Over time, grief can also lead us toward meaning. Healing isn't about forgetting. It's about carrying love forward while still making space for new life. Some people find purpose in advocacy, in helping others, or in simply living with a deeper presence than before. Others create continuing bonds, traditions, letters, or acts of remembrance that keep the connection alive. And slowly, hope begins to re-enter. Feeling joy again isn't betrayal. It honors the love you carry by letting it live forward. Grief is not something you get over. It's something you learn to live with. And every small step, every breath, every reflection, every connection matters. Take a moment now to ask yourself, what's one gentle step toward healing you can take this week? If this reflection resonated with you, Ava Mind can walk beside you. Inside the app, you'll find journaling and chat tools, daily affirmations, mood tracking, and audio guides to support you through the hard days. Download Ava Mind today on the App Store or Google Play. And let healing be something you don't have to do alone.